Can someone explain to me why every time I don't film, I'm just like, oh my god, it's been so long. Work with me, please. Thank you. But in seriousness, you guys like my shirt? Because my life. Hey beautifuls! So today I am in my bikini and my shirt's weird and everything is kind of odd here because my best friend Christina's coming over today and we're gonna go in the pool and catch up on life and stuff because I haven't seen her in a while and I'm very sad. And so I'm kind of rushing through this video, so I apologize for that ahead of time, but I do want to say yes, I'm extremely tan. Please excuse my hair if it is greasy, and garbage is in the background, okay? I haven't had time to change it yet, so that's what's gonna happen after this. Today I'm giving you guys my brief drugstore reviews video. I love doing these. I tried to do something different a few weeks ago, but then I watched the footage back and I was like, absolutely not. We're just gonna do the normal video, but if you guys want me to do like a first impressions one or something like that for the next batch of new drugstore stuff that comes out, then just let me know down below. If you guys want to see my thoughts on everything, some of this stuff is stuff that has been around at the drugstore for a while. It's not necessarily brand new with Maybelline or L'Oreal and all that kind of stuff. You guys know I'm still on the hunt for the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow concealer and powder, so if I get a chance to go to Ulta, I will definitely pick them up. And I also want to briefly say I hope you guys had an awesome 4th of July weekend. You were safe and you had fun and you didn't blow your hands or your heads off. I am already sweating my balls off. Can you believe this? Like, I just put all these clothes on and I know this doesn't look good. It's fine. It's fine, okay? We're chill today. So with that all being said, let's just get started. So first things I'm going to start off with are face. I've been trying out a lot of these face products and a couple I did do a first impressions on in that video that I scrapped. I have a few thoughts on some things. Primer, I've been using this for a while now. It is at the drugstore. This is not brand new. The Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Perfecting that minimizes lines and pores for a smooth finish. I love this primer. I use it in conjunction with the coconut stick primer from Hard Candy and it looks really, really good. It's what I have on today. This is what I wear during the week, and on the weekends I usually wear the Benefit Professional with the coconut stick. This is really, really good. It's on par, I feel like, and maybe even a little bit better than the Maybelline Baby Skin. I know that's saying a lot because I love the baby skin, but this is a really, really awesome silicone primer. It smooths everything out. For me, it keeps me kind of matte because I have oily-ish combination skin, so it does leave me looking amazing and my makeup looks great all day long, so I feel like this has something to do with that. The next is this foundation I recently just picked up from Ocean State Job Lot, which is kind of like a Big Lots over here. I don't know if it's prominent over other parts of the country. I ended up getting this L'Oreal Invisible Lift Blur Foundation in the color Creamy Natural. This was only $5, which is awesome because I think this is about the Ocean State I went to had a lot of name brand makeup and I was like, I want everything, but I didn't get everything, obviously. You guys will see in a upcoming vlog. I know I'm so behind on vlogs still. I'm trying to catch up. This foundation, you guys, is amazing. I'm wearing it today. It does not feel heavy, blurs everything out. Like, my face looks so flawless. On my top 3 drugstore foundations, like definitely with my Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which is life to me, L'Oreal Pro Glow, like this is definitely up there. This is definitely one of my top 3 favorite foundations from the drugstore of all time. It's amazing. It just does not get oily on me and it just blurs everything out and it is so good, like so good. So if you happen to have a Big Lots or Ocean State and you want to get it for cheaper, definitely go there. I'm not sure if it's discontinued or what the case is, if you could still find it in the regular Walmart and Target. A really, really good foundation, so highly recommend, and especially for summer too, because it doesn't feel heavy or cakey on my face. Like, it's there, like it just feels like my face. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, my makeup's melting. It's like, y'all know that feeling when your makeup's melting. Oh, this does not do that. It is amazing. For setting powder, Maybelline just came out with this Fit Me loose finishing powder. I got mine in light 15 and I used it in that one video and I really like it a lot. I feel like it really mattifies my face and makes everything look amazing. I feel like this would be great with their Fit Me concealer and their Fit Me foundation. I feel like this would be great with their Fit Me concealer and foundation. It is just so good. I definitely recommend this for setting the face. I have not tried for setting under my eyes, but then again, I'm very picky with my under eye setting powders. I don't really like to use something that's like the same color as my face under my eyes because I like it to be a little bit bright under there, but not like white crazy flashback, if y'all get what I mean. So this has been amazing as an all-over setting powder. If you really love loose setting powders for your face, this is definitely amazing, and it is skin toned, which I don't really do translucent powder anymore because I noticed my face was really white in a lot of pictures, but I just really like this a lot and highly recommend. It is a really good product. I'm very happy with it. On to a couple concealers. I think I've talked about this one before. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the color Light Ivory. I did a whole Photo Focus collection first impression impressions, so I'll link that down below. I've been using this on its own for quite a while now since I ran out of my Fit Me, and it is life. I love it so much. It just really brightens under there, has really good coverage to it, blends out really, really well with a beauty blender, so I recommend you guys use a beauty blender or some kind of makeup sponge with it. I noticed when I was using a brush for a short period of time, I had a really hard time blending this out, and my Fit Me I didn't really have an issue with. That is my only con, but I feel like it just gives you really nice coverage. This is about $4 or $5 at the drugstore. So cheap and so good, and I love it to death. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is the Maybelline Master Camo Color Correcting Kit. Honest to God, I don't know why I bought this. I know. I don't know why I bought this. I feel like just because it was new and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this for you guys. Honestly, I feel like these concealer colors are just a little too light for me, but then again, I did use a pretty dark sort of foundation in the video that I scrapped, so it looked really, really white and it was really crazy. I will try this out again, but I have to say the consistency is really nice. I just would get in there with my fingers and just put it underneath there, and it blended out really nicely as well. And it also has, of course, like the color correcting shade over here and the highlighter, which I have not used that yet. And this one's in the color, I probably should have told you that, right? Light. I do really like it if you are one that's obsessed with color correction or you don't wear a lot of makeup. Like, this is kind of full coverage in my opinion. Like, it really covered everything under there, which is what I used it for. But I know a lot of moms out there, like, I'm trying to gear a little bit more towards you moms because I'm going to be a mom in a few years. So I feel like this is great if you just don't wear a lot of makeup and you just want something to like cover your imperfections, brighten you up, just make you look put together. If you're just easily going out and you don't want to get like full on glam like this, then I definitely recommend. And if you are obsessed with color correcting, like, this is a really good consistency as well. Talked about this in the favorites already, but I'm just going to mention it again. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. Like, that still gets me. I don't know. Mine's in Dolce de Leche, and I have to say, this is a possible dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Like, I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Like, this same exact color is in that palette, and the same with the setting powder. Like, what? It is only $5 at the drugstore. The consistency is amazing. It's very soft, blends out so easily, and I was using this setting powder for quite a while to set underneath my eyes and everywhere where I put my concealer on top of my Laura Mercier, because I love my Secret Brightening Powder. I really do, so don't get me wrong. I think I already talked about this. I feel like sometimes it just looks a little too white. Like, the whiteness really shows, so I like to use like a yellowish toned powder like that just to set everything and make it look a little bit more natural so I don't look like so crazy. But this is a really awesome palette if you don't want to buy the Kat Von D palette, if you don't want to buy an expensive contouring palette or bronzer or whatever from Sephora. This, you guys, this is so good, and it's only $5, so I'm never getting rid of that. Eyes, the first thing I want to talk about, this is the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream. It's all what I've been using for my brows the past few weeks, and you guys, like, yes, this product is amazing. I did talk about my favorites, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to mention it again because this is so good. I think it's about $3. I could be a little wrong on there, 3 to 6, somewhere in that range. It is an exact dupe for the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. You don't want to spend $18 on the pomade. Get this, like, go and get this, because this will honestly last you a very, very long time. I never even finished my pomade before I passed it along because it's just too dark for me right now. I never thought I'd go back to a pomade, but this is life-changing. It's so good, it's so cheap, 75% less of the cost of the regular pomade. So this is really, really good. It really fills in my eyebrows well. I know a lot of people don't like my eyebrow. I have 2 different eyebrow shapes. If you are new here, hi, welcome to my channel. This is because of Supercuts. They really, really messed up my brows, so I'm sorry, Supercuts, but I'm never getting my eyebrows waxed from you again. It's a whole story. A lot of you guys, if you see my eyebrow video, you already know, but it fills it in so nicely. I could easily wipe it away if I mess it up and fill it in. I love it. I love it. I don't use a shit ton of product to like fill it in anymore. I know I was with the pomade, and I know, you guys, I look back at videos and I look back at pictures of my brows and I'm like, you guys were right. My eyebrows were awful, but I think I've gotten better. This is just really, really good in general. It's great consistency. It works well, lasts all day, and I have no problems with it. Next, I just have a couple of mascaras. This is a newer product. So the Fit Me powder and the Master Camo are relatively like new products that Maybelline just came out with the past few months. This is the CoverGirl Total Tease foundation. This is the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara in waterproof. I wish it wasn't waterproof, but kind of happy it is because I could wear this to the beach and stuff. It has a really funky brush on it, and I talked about it in my favorites, but it really makes your lashes so nice and thick and long and beautiful. I wish I would have gotten the regular formula though, because the only downside is very hard for me to take this stuff off my eyes. Of course, with any waterproof mascara, but like this is like so hard to get off. Even when I use my Clinique cleansing balm, it's really hard to take off, or makeup eraser, forget it. Like, it won't come off. It won't come off. And usually everything comes off with that. So just a little bit of warning if you do get the waterproof version, but I love the packaging. I love how long it makes my lashes, and I love using the little ball part on the other side for my lower lash line, and it just makes your lashes so long and amazing. Yes. And then I have the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara. I actually got this for $1 at the Dollar Tree because I wanted to try it. And you can actually find some name brands there, and I have no shame to Dollar Tree. Like, I'll go and shop there. I don't care. Clearly, I bought stuff at Ocean State and Big Lots before, so it's totally fine. Like, I don't care. And this isn't very black, and it's just a basic mascara. Kind of smells a little bit funky. Ew, did I just get that on my nose? But I like to use this underneath mascaras. It's a very wet, thick formula though, so I will warn you guys that right now. If you do choose to get this, it really makes my lashes nice and long, and it's just something there. So if I don't have my CoverGirl Lash Blast, my little MAC Tiny sample mascara, or that CoverGirl one, I will throw this on and it still looks good. But it does get everywhere, so that's just another con to it. If you do sweat a lot doing vigorous activities, it does like kind of run all over your eyes, so that's something to be aware of. So I would probably wear this if I was just going out for like an hour or something, had to go run errands or whatever. I wouldn't rely on this for long term, but that's just me. But I still think it's a pretty good mascara. It really gives you nice length to it, and it's just something to throw on. Next, we're gonna go into these eyeshadow palettes I recently got. So the new one that Maybelline just came out with, these little tiny city mini palettes. And at first when I tried it, I was like, I don't know if I like this. Really don't know if I like this at all, because this color right here, which looks very similar to one in the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, it actually comes out kind of like, I don't know, it comes like red brown in my crease, which is weird, but I really like to throw that in the crease. And I've actually been using this lighter color because I watch the Gabby show. I love her so much, as you guys know, and she did like a makeup video, and she's like, I learned from a makeup artist that if you put a light color on your lid and underneath, it opens up your eyes. And I was like, where have I been? How did I not know that? So I was kind of doing that and mixing these two colors together, and it looked really awesome for like an everyday look. I really love the consistency of these shadows. They're very, very soft. As you guys know from my favorites, I already talked about this. The consistency is so good. It's so much better than the palettes that they had out, like the blush nudes, the brights, the rock nudes, like all of those palettes combined. Like, this is bomb. This takes the cake. And they have a lot of other different colors, and they're tiny, so you could just easily travel with them. So I really like them. I just feel like this color looks a little weird on me, but maybe it's just me. I want to try the bronzed palette, so yeah, maybe I will. I don't need any more eyeshadow right now. I don't need any more makeup right now. I literally just like went shopping crazy for makeup the past couple months, so I really need to stop. But it's so hard. e.l.f. and I've really been liking e.l.f.'s products lately. They've like revamped their formulas and stuff of a lot of things, and they've come out with a lot of new products that I still really want to try, but I haven't had the chance to shop yet, and I kind of can't because sweating. But this is a little eyeshadow palette, and it's in, I can't open it. So this is just a tiny little eyeshadow palette, and it's in the color Saturday Sunsets. And again, it has a really nice soft consistency to it. I really like this for like everyday looks. It's really nice to just throw in the crease or just throw on the outer corner. I just really like this a lot for every day, and you could travel with it easily, and it's just a really nice little palette. So I do recommend. I think this is their water nudes, not their water nudes, like water. If I find the name of what these little eyeshadow palettes are, I will just put it right here. It's like clay something. They're like clay formula. This is really nice from the drugstore as well. I just wanted to point that out there. I don't know about long lasting. So same with the Maybelline, like long lasting, like they're kind of in the middle. Like sometimes they'll look really nice throughout the day, and sometimes they'll just kind of fall into one color. Like, you know, you have those shadows that like they look great when you put them on. A few hours later, it's like all one like muddy color in your eyes, and you're like, why did I even do this today? Like, why? I look awful. These are in the middle with longevity, but they're both really great from the drugstore for little tiny eyeshadow palettes. So the last one from the drugstore I wanted to talk about, this is from Ulta. You can find this brand, Makeup Revolution. I've talked about it in my favorites. I think I talked about a lot of this stuff already, so I'm sorry. Really like this palette. I really do. I think it lasts a very long time. The colors are amazing. Like, I can blend them out so easily. I can't. This is a really nice palette. A nice dupe for the Naked 2 palette, because I don't really want to spend a lot of money on that right now. Again, Makeup Revolution is like notorious for duping a lot of higher end makeup palettes, like the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye palette, which she was not happy about. The Too Faced palettes, a whole bunch of other brands. They like do like their version of like the dupes for it, like the drugstore versions, which I think is kind of cool. Kind of not at the same time. I'm in the middle with that, but this is a really nice palette. I have to say, if you don't want to spend the 50 bucks on a Naked 2 palette or on like the Sweet Peach palette or whatever, definitely check out Makeup Revolution. You can definitely get them online, ulta.com as well. They are just really nice consistency. Like, I really like them. I liked it a lot. Moving on to more face stuff. I totally I don't know why I like went back and forth like this. Also a new product from Maybelline. This is the Master Bronze and Highlight Kit. I have the Master Blush Kit, and I'm obsessed with it. I love them so much. I have tried this probably about out twice now, and I have to say it's really, really nice. I have not tried the highlight yet, but it feels really, really soft, so I'm really excited for that. I did use this dark one down here just because these two look really orangey, and I was like, ooh. So for shade range, I think the only shade in this bronzing palette that I would use is this darker one right here, just because, I don't know, these just look a little too orangey for me. I definitely probably would try these for maybe bronzing up the face, not really contouring, but this does have a nice consistency to it, and this one blended out really, really well on my face. I have not tried the highlight, but I think it's gonna be just as poppin' as this next one I'm gonna show you guys. I think I'm gonna test this out a little bit more, and I'll let you guys know in favorites if I like it or if I'm gonna return it. So I will continue to try this out, but so far I do like this bronzing shade right here. Next we have some blushes. I'm obsessed with blushes lately. I don't know what it is. Blush and highlight. I'm like, gimme, gimme, gimme. So I got from Ocean State is this Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. It's in the color pink, and I have to say, I don't know if this boosted my mood, but I've used it twice now, and it's a really nice color. I love the pink that it gives, so it's just really, really pretty. I have to say though, this little heart half right there, I don't know if you guys can see, had like pink, dark pink glitter on it, and I rubbed it and it all came off, so I was like, oh, like kind of weird. I don't know why they would do that. I do like the color of this, so if you do want to get this for cheaper, definitely, again, Ocean State, Big Lots, go and check them out there. But I feel like this is a really, really pretty pinky blush. I'm not wearing it today, but it's just really, really pretty. Really pink and pretty, and I would use a light hand with it as well because it is pretty pigmented. Not sure if it's a mood booster though. Still have to test that part out. So next I have one of the NYX ombre blushes. You guys are probably like, Sam, you already have one. Why are you showing it to us again? Oh, ho, ho, ho. If you've watched my Ulta haul, you would know. I got another one of the NYX ombre blushes. I love NYX blushes. Oh my gosh, they are so incredibly pigmented. They blend out so well and they look awesome. So this one is in Sweet Spring, and it's just a lighter pink ombre into like a darker pink, and it's so, so gorgeous. There's actually another one that I want, which is like a purpley pink into like a light pink, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that eventually. It is so beautiful. I love this color. I'm a sucker for pink blushes, even though they don't look like necessarily like the best on me. So that is what that one looks like, and it just looks so, so good. Again, light hand with these because they are extremely pigmented like the Wet n Wild ones. And then this one is the one I already have in Soft Flush, which is like the corally one that I really love. Corally tones in the summertime, as you guys can see, same kind of deal. This one's just a little lighter at the top, but it's still really pretty, and I just love corals and like orangey blushes in the summertime. I don't know, like it just goes good with bronzer. Damn, you sounded so conceited. Shut up. Okay, I'm sorry. The next blush again is from NYX. This one I got from Ocean State for I think $2-3, like so good. I think these are like $6-7 at the drugstore. I could be wrong. This is the NYX Powder Blush in Dusty Rose, which is like an oldie but a goodie. So many beauty gurus rave about this, and I was like, oh my god, I found like something relevant. Holy shit. I'm really excited about it. I'm wearing it today. It's just a really nice dusty rose color, as you guys can see. It just goes really nice with my bronzer and stuff like that. So I really like this again for summertime, and in general just for when I don't want like a really pinky or really extremely corally ass blush. So this is really, really good, and I think NYX and Wet n Wild from the drugstore for blushes are just amazing because they are so pigmented. They blend out so well. You can build them up or you could just wear them really light and they just look awesome. So the last one I wanted to share with you guys is a old packaging of the Maybelline Fit Me blush in medium pink. This was on clearance at Target for $2.28, originally like $5. I was using this for a while. I was trying to use it, and I just noticed like it's just really like there's nothing really there. It's very hard to swatch it, very hard to like, okay, maybe it's gonna come off now. That's it right there. I don't know if you guys gonna be able to see it. It's like so incredibly light, so I can kind of see why they decided they're gonna revamp their blushes. I heard that their Fit Me blushes that they just revamped with new packaging and stuff are kind of they're not the greatest, so I can kind of see why this was on clearance, but I really wanted to try it out because it was only $2, so it's not like I'm out a lot of money, but still a little disappointed in this. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to pick up one of the newer Maybelline Fit Me blushes, but from this impression that I got with the older ones, I'm just like, nah, I think I'm good. Last few face things are highlighters. I mentioned these in my favorites, so I'm sorry. To repeat. I really love these a lot. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. So good. It's like the base highlight that I'm wearing today because I have a hair. It is the base highlight that I'm wearing, like that whitish glow from within highlight. It is so good. But again, these are very, very, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see like all the brush strokes in there kind of. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It is just so like so soft. They just come out really powdery when you put your brush in there, so that's something to be aware of. But for $6 and you get 4 shades, like it just looks so good. Again, if you don't want the crazy ass highlight and you want glow lit from within look, these are really awesome. And this is what I've just been obsessed with lately. Like e.l.f. $6. e.l.f. is like doing it up lately. I don't know, like I'm gonna have to like do a whole e.l.f. haul. You guys remember when I used to do that like every year? I was like, my annual e.l.f. haul. Like I need to do one again, maybe in a few months, I'm not sure. And then the other one is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter that everyone's been like, oh my god, I gotta go get it. This was the last one at my Walmart, so I was really happy about it. Or actually the Walmart near David's. So this is in molten gold, and I hope they come out with more colors because I really like this. I really love this highlight a lot. It is so soft to the touch, so like hello, who are you? I'm not sure how much this is. I feel like this is for anywhere from $5 to $10. I'm not sure exact price that I paid for it, but it's absolutely gorgeous in the pan. It's gorgeous on my hand, and it's on top of that e.l.f. highlight that I have today. Just, oh my gosh, the glow is insane. And I thought this was gonna be a little too dark for me because I don't normally go for like really goldy tone highlights like this. I like kind of like champagne-y or really light highlights just to, you know, make that glow pop. And I love it, and I definitely will continue to use it. It's definitely up there with like the Wet n Wild highlights that everyone's obsessed with. Like, just definitely not as chunky. It's definitely a lot finer milled of a highlight, but it still gives you like that poppin' ass glow that you want. Finally, you guys know I cannot do one of these videos without mentioning lip products. So my subbies have already heard me talk about this before. You've already heard me talk about a lot of these products, so I apologize, but you guys know this is just a basic overview of everything that I've tried. New products from the drugstore, stuff that's new to me that I've been trying out, getting your insight and opinions. And honestly, I'm a huge drugstore fan. I really am. I love high-end makeup, but sometimes like you just gotta go to the drugstore. You just have to, because there's still some really good stuff there for a lot cheaper of a price. So anyways, back to the lips. I have the Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color in Seduction, which is so good. It smells amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It smells so freaking good. Like, I can't even deal with this. And it lasts on my lips, and it looks matte, but it's still really comfortable to wear because sometimes we can't do those matte lips. Like ladies and gents, you know, like sometimes we just can't do them matte lips. So this is really good. I love the packaging. Like, it feels so like expensive. Like, I know it's kind of weird to say, but like the packaging just makes it feel like it's like $25. Like it's like a really expensive Marc Jacobs lip glass or something. Lip glass, like that's MAC. What? You get what I mean? Like, it just feels really nice. It looks amazing on the lips. It lasts, and it just, I want to get more of these, you guys. Like, I know I was like boycotting Revlon for a long time there, but I feel like I need to get more of these. And then I have a couple of the Vivid Hot lacquers in the colors Charmer and Unreal. I'm wearing Unreal today, and I really love the color payoff. They basically are just really liquefied liquid lipsticks, but they look amazing. They last on my lips. Like, I can't get enough. They do not dry matte, and they do not dry out your lips. I feel like they're very comparable to the Color Jolts that Maybelline came out with last summer, and I know a lot of stores are like discontinuing them because, I don't know, I feel like they just decided, hey, let's put this in a real gloss form. Like, let's not keep it in a little squeezy anymore. So I feel like they decided to do that and just make it into a lacquer, which is awesome because I love the Maybelline Color Jolts. They're really good, so highly recommend these to you guys. They have a whole shit ton of colors. They are so good, so definitely go and pick them up. Like, yes. And then the last one is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this is in Dreamer, which I didn't know if I was gonna like because it's a pinky tone, but really love this a lot. It is a matte ass liquid lipstick. When I say matte ass, like I've talked about before, the Wet n Wild ones are hard to take off, the Kat Von D ones are hard to take off, Anastasia is, the NYX Lingerie, Jordana ones are very difficult to take off unless you have like one of those liquid lipstick removers. So just be aware of that if you do choose to buy these. They are really tough to take off unless you have one of those. Overall, like, this is amazing quality. I really like the weird like brushes that they have. The lacquer one has the exact same applicator as this, but it's just like, it's just tilted a little bit. So that is just what it looks like right there. These don't really have, well, they smell kind of good, but they don't have like as good of a smell as like the Revlon one. And the lacquers don't really smell, I don't think. Oh, they do a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. So as you guys can see, this one's a little bit tilted, but it's the same sort of applicator. I love all of the Maybelline products that they've come out with, all of the lip products, and I just think that these are really nice. So if you don't want to go and get Kat Von D or Anastasia or Jeffree Star or whatever, like, this is still really good. For me, it felt really comfortable on my lips, but it was a pain in the ass to take off. Like a real pain in the ass, especially when I did not have my liquid lipstick remover. So again, just be aware of that if you do choose to buy some of these, but they are really good, and I have no complaints. They're not patchy. They look good. The only thing for me is that since this is kind of like a lighter color, and you guys know I don't really like lighter nudes or pinks on my lips, or I have Jeffree Star 714. I can't wear that by itself because it just looks so crazy on me. Like, I have to spend time and like blend out the edges of it just to make it look semi-normal, or I have to put like a dark color with it or something like that. This, like, it looks good. Even after I do that, like, it just looks really nice. I don't know, like this color and this formula, really good. So I highly recommend all of like the new Maybelline lippies. I think they're really good. I think they did an amazing job. I'm just still a little bit weary on the bronzer palette and the Master Camo palette. So that was my drugstore reviews video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and helped you out in some way and gave you some ideas of some things you want to go try at the drugstore. And again, I love drugstore products. Drugstore is where I started, like started from the bottom, now we here. And I still buy it because why would I spend a lot of money on a liquid liner at Sephora when I can get one at the drugstore? Do you get what I mean? Like some things I just cannot justify spending the money on when it comes to Sephora, like eyeliners and mascaras, unless it's like a really bomb one. Other than that, like I just can't justify it. That's just me though. I'm still a cheap ass bitch inside. But yeah, so I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of me. And like this video if you enjoyed and you want to see more drugstore reviews in the future. I am going to do a video, like I said, on the whole L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow line once I get the concealer and the powder. And I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Primark makeup that I got a couple weeks ago that I still haven't tried because I haven't had a chance to do the video yet. So we're going to do that. And vlogs. We're still going to catch up on the vlogs. We're still going to catch up on those fucking vlogs. Like, I just can't right now. It's just life is so crazy in the summer and school and just... But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. It's almost 1 o'clock. Christina probably hates me right now. I'm so sorry, Christina. I'm so sorry. I love you. I love you, daughter. I love my daughter. Inside joke. She's not really my daughter, but I love her. I love you, my daughter.